Imagine waking up in a never-ending maze of yellow rooms, no windows, no exits, just buzzing lights and endless dread. And the worst part? You don't know how you got there. And you don't know how to leave. Welcome to the Backrooms theory, one of the most chilling internet-born myths that blurs the line between fiction, simulation theory, and something much more terrifying. And if you stick around till the end, you'll hear about a theory that claims the backrooms might not be fiction at all, but a hidden layer of reality we can accidentally fall into. Let's dive in. The backrooms began as a simple image, a photo posted online in 2019. It showed a yellow-lit, low-ceilinged room with stained carpet and no furniture. The fluorescent lights buzzed overhead. There were no windows. No doors. Just endless walls that all looked the same. The caption read, "If you're not careful and you knocklip out of reality in the wrong areas, you'll end up in the backrooms." It was meant as a joke. A creepy internet story. But something strange happened. Thousands of people began commenting that they recognized the place. That they had seen it in their dreams. That they had been there, long before the image was ever posted. That's when the theory exploded. The backrooms aren't just one room. According to the myth, they are an infinite labyrinth of liminal spaces. Hallways, stairwells, boiler rooms, hotel corridors, storage units, industrial tunnels. All slightly off. All eerily quiet. All impossible to map. And if you find yourself in the backrooms, you're not alone. That buzzing you hear? It never stops. The yellow lights? They flicker. The air? It smells musty, like mold and old electronics. There are entities there, too. That's what the myth says. Shadow figures. Creatures with long limbs. Beings that don't move until you blink. But let's go deeper. The backrooms are structured in levels according to the expanded lore. Level 0 is the original yellow rooms. Safe, but disorienting. Time moves differently here. Level 1 is darker. More industrial. You might find supplies, or something watching. Level 2 is dangerous. Tunnels filled with pipes. Strange noises. Higher chances of encountering hostile entities. And the deeper you go, the weirder it gets. Infinite pools. Abandoned arcades. Empty cities where the sun never moves. Floors that loop forever. Rooms that change behind you. Levels with impossible geometry. Loops within loops. So what is the theory behind all of this? Some believe the backrooms are a pocket dimension, a layer of reality we aren't supposed to access. But sometimes, due to glitches or trauma or altered consciousness, we knocklip, a term from video games that means slipping through solid walls. You glitch. You fall. And suddenly, you're there. Others tie the backrooms to simulation theory. They believe our world is a program. Most of it is fully rendered, populated, consistent. But the backrooms are the unrendered parts, the junk files. The forgotten corners of code. You were never supposed to see them. But you did. Now imagine this. You walk into an elevator. It stalls for a second. The lights flicker. When the doors open, you're not in your building. You're in a yellow hallway. It smells like mildew. The buzzing is louder than before. You turn around, the elevator is gone. Welcome to level 0. And here's where it gets darker. Some reports claim dreamers have visited the backrooms. Multiple people, unconnected, have described the same rooms. The same smells. The same sensations of being trapped, disoriented, watched. One dreamer said, "I remember walking for hours. I followed arrows drawn on the walls. They led nowhere. I screamed. No echo. Just buzzing." Another said, "I found a vending machine. It worked. I drank something. I woke up sick, but it wasn't a dream. My clothes were wet. Fiction? Sleep paralysis? Or did they really go there? Let's add a psychological twist. Liminal spaces already mess with our minds. They are between states, empty schools, quiet airports, abandoned malls. When we see them, our brain expects something more. People. Activity. Sound. But there's only silence. That silence becomes dread. And that dread fuels the backrooms. We project our fears into the emptiness. But what if it's not projection? What if it's memory? The theory goes that some of us have been to the backrooms in past lives. Or in altered states. Or in dreams. And that's why the photos feel familiar. Why the myth resonates so deeply. Maybe you weren't meant to remember. But you do. Here's the creepiest part. There are online communities dedicated to mapping the backrooms. Thousands of images. Handmade blueprints. Survival guides. Notes left by explorers. But if it's just fiction, why do so many people treat it like fact? Why do some report physical symptoms after dreaming of the backrooms? Nosebleeds. Fatigue. Missing time. Vivid nightmares that return night after night. Some claim to have brought items back with them. A receipt from a store that doesn't exist. A coin with no country. A key that opens no known door. Why do some people disappear in real life and are never found? One theory claims the backrooms are a trap for stray consciousness. When you die, or come close, your soul doesn't move on. It glitches. And you fall into the in-between. You forget your past. You wander. You fade. And the entities? They were once people. Lost for too long. Deformed by time. Driven mad by the humming, the isolation, the despair. You've heard of sleep paralysis, right? People waking up unable to move, feeling a presence nearby? Some believe those moments are actual transitions, brief shifts into level 0. And the sleep paralysis demon? It's just an entity trying to keep you from noticing where you really are. Even creepier, some believe déjà vu is a glitch in transition. A split second when two versions of you overlap, one in our reality, one in the backrooms. Now picture this, you're alone in your home. It's 3 a.m. You walk into the kitchen. The light flickers. For a moment, the hum changes. You feel off balance. Like something tugged you sideways. That feeling? The disorientation? Maybe it's not nothing. Maybe you brushed the edge. You almost fell through. Still think it's just a story? Next time you dream of yellow walls, or flickering lights, or hear a buzzing that won't stop, pay attention. You might already be there. Drop a comment if you've ever had a backrooms dream, or felt trapped in a place that didn't feel real. Like, share, and subscribe to Reality Glitch. Because in a world full of cracks, it only takes one wrong step to fall through.